Welcome everybody, welcome back to Homestead Heart. This is take 3. I've been trying to record. First time I wasn't even recording. Second time I was recording, a big old spider came from behind the tripod onto the front of the camera. And I was like, okay. So this is take 3. But anyway, you all, I'm standing here in front of Big Bertha. We're going to talk about Big Bertha in another video. She's doing very well. For everybody who's been asking about Big Bertha the peach, she is doing good. As you can see, she's big. She's still big. She's still all over the place. She's still doing good. But we're going to talk about Bertha. She's doing well. Just know I didn't chop her down. She made a comeback. But anyway, you all saw the title of the video. Sometimes you just can't do no more. Sometimes you just can't go any further. Now, Mrs. H, what's the reason for this video? What is this all about? I'm going to tell y'all something. I've had some beautiful sisters to call me. Some of them have even posted in the comment section. Sis, I know you're doing a lot. But beloved, you look tired and exhausted. You have to remember to give yourself some care as well. You have to remember, you don't take care of you, you can't take care of anybody else. You got to get some rest, sis. And I can't argue with that. I know I look tired. I know I do. I know I look exhausted. Why? Because I am. It's simple. I really and truly am. But so are so many of you. Because so many of you are doing what I'm doing. So many of you see the time that we live it in. And as a result, you grinding it out really hard, right? You're going hard in the paint. As a result, you are working double time, overtime, trying to secure yourself and your family. You really going hard at it. I know. So yes, I am tired. See, me and Mr. H been going hard like this for years. Since we got here, we haven't stopped. Since we got here, we haven't stopped. And remember, he works a full-time job. And a lot of you didn't know that when we were here for the first 2 years or a year and a half, I worked a full-time job too. A lot of you didn't know that. I never talked about it. In fact, this is my first time ever mentioning it. I worked full-time too, and still came home, took care of this. Well, actually, I started off taking care of everything here, and then I went to work, not in the home, away from home. Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I didn't quit until COVID in 2020. I quit after COVID hit. That's when I quit. Yep. A lot of you didn't know that, did you? Mrs. H, you was working full? Yes, I was. Me and my husband both working full-time jobs and running this farm and doing our best to run a YouTube channel. We have been working ourselves non-stop since we got to this farm. And ain't nothing wrong with that. See, we don't mind the work. We don't mind working to build up our farm and build up our homestead. I mean, this is the life that we love. My husband and I love this life. We love our life. You know, we do. Sometimes you get tired. Why? Because you haven't taken a break. See, some folks do decide that, oh, we're going to leave and we're going to go away for the weekend. When we go away for the weekend, we're going to handle business. A lot of times, when y'all see us on the road and y'all be like, hey, where y'all going? Y'all been driving for 2 hours. We be going to take care of some business. Look out for some family. Help some family. Friends, whatever the case may be. We be on the road. We do so much more than this homestead, which is the reason why so many of you ask, do you do personal classes? I don't even have time for that. I don't have time for that. But you all, we haven't taken any breaks. We plan to. We always say we're going to, but then we don't. Because we keep going out here. So y'all, I'm telling y'all, look. Don't burn yourself out with your garden. Don't burn yourself out with your livestock. Don't burn yourself out homesteading and farming. Really take some time to re-energize yourself. Take some time to do something that's going to give you a renewed energy and spirit so that you can come back to your homestead and keep on going, no matter what that is. It may be different things for different people, and that's fine. But you got to do it. But Mrs. H, we got too much work to do. You know what time we living in. You know things are falling apart. You know stuff is hitting the fan. Honey, stuff has already hit the fan. The fan is just on low speed. It been hit the fan. The fan is just going slow right now. Don't worry, it'll speed up. But right now it's going slow. So before it starts going full speed, take a moment and do something for yourself and breathe. Take a moment to rest and relax. I don't care where you do that, how you do that. Take a moment to do it. My wonderful husband is always trying to get me to relax. I'm always trying to make sure he's relaxed, right? I'm always trying to make sure he's taken care of and he's comfortable and all of that, because he works so hard. So I'm always tending to him. And I'm stubborn. I'll admit that. Because he'll say, you stay in. I'm going to go take care of everything. And I'm like, what? You work Monday through Saturday and you finna go take care of everything? How about I help you? No, you stay in. Well, babe, if both of us do it, we get it done twice as fast. And that way you can come in and relax too. And sometimes he give in. Sometimes he's like, no, you stay in. And even when I stay in, I find something to do. Which is not what the plan is. The plan is for me to stay in and chillax. But I always end up doing something. Because there's always something to do, whether you're inside or outside. Whether you're inside or outside, there's always something to do. So we have to learn to slow it down before God slows us down, right? Remember I told you that's what happened to me? Recently, I started my health journey over again. Maybe a month and a half ago. I was doing good. I'm going to tell you what happened, why I got slowed down. Okay. So I recently started my journey over. you know. Not so much as the diet part, you know. My diet is pretty much under control with some exceptions. Like if I could leave ice cream alone, which I have. I haven't had ice cream in just about a month now. And the sugary drinks, like I love cranberry grape juice. I love cranberry mango juice, right? The ocean spray, you know what I'm talking about, with the different flavors. I love that stuff. But truthfully, it got too much sugar in it. And so I have to stay away from those things. And so far, so good. Now, I'm still going to drink my apple juice. Still drinking orange juice. I'm still going to drink that, you know. But the others, I have completely cut them out. And the ice cream, I haven't had any in a while. But I started working out again, and I hired this wonderful personal trainer, right? I just love my personal trainer. And I hired him. He don't cost me much, you know. And my personal trainer, which is Mr. H, by the way, is my husband. And he's my trainer because he used to be big into physical fitness, and he used to be into bodybuilding and all of that, you know. And he stopped doing that, and say it take a lot of oxygen for the muscles. But I used to do insanity for a workout. I did it for years, and actually I loved it. I was pretty good at it, actually. And so that's where I'm going back to eventually, hopefully, right? But Mr. H had me starting on something simple and light, you know. And even when he was at work, I would be doing the simple and the light. But then one day I decided, because Mr. H was like, you know, don't worry, everything is going to come back. It's going to be fine, you know, muscle memory. And I'm like, yeah, muscle memory, unconscious. And he said, don't worry, you know, it'll be fine, you know. So I'm starting back. In my first week, I lost 6 pounds. I decided to ramp up my own workout. He at work. I decided to ramp up my own workout. And I ramp it up. And now I'm doing 4 sets of 25 of everything, right? Even the push-ups, right? I used to do these one-handed push-ups. And I even started doing, I wasn't doing one-handed, but I was doing the push-ups where you're doing opposite, you know. I'm doing that, and I was doing that every day. And one day I woke up, and my entire left side was swollen. If I moved my right hand, my left side hurt. I was overdoing it. I wasn't following the instructions of my personal trainer, right? And so, being disobedient. And I ended up getting slowed down because for 5 days, I couldn't do much of anything. I couldn't hardly sleep. Actually, I couldn't sleep. Couldn't do anything hardly with this arm, because any movement on this side, you really learn how your muscles are connected when you're injured. And so I was injured. I had, strained the muscle, pulled. I was seriously injured, and I know it. Not seriously, but pretty bad, And so I had to let that settle down. And once it settled down, Mr. H is like, now you're not working out for about 3 weeks now. You can't do anything. You have to let that completely heal. And I'm thinking, I feel better. He's like, that don't matter. You still not doing anything for another few weeks, And so I'm getting ready to start back again. But that's how I ended up getting slowed down, because I couldn't do nothing anyhow, right? So I'll be starting again today on my own, but this time I'm going to listen to my trainer. I'll do what he say. Hey, kitty bit, I'm going to do what he say. And get started again. It's all a part of self-care, self-love, the working out part, and all of that. That's all good. That's where I am right now. Focusing now, or hoping to focus more on taking care of myself. Mr. H is taking me away from here, and we're going to just have a few days away from the farm. We're not going to be visiting family and all of that. We're not doing any of that. In fact, it's just the two of us, because a lot of times when we go, we're actually always around everybody, but not this time. Not this time. This time is just us, rest and relaxation, and we're going to do that. And I don't think I've been more excited. I'm very excited. Why? Because I know for a fact we need it. I know for a fact we need it, because I'm tired. I'm literally feeling myself burning out, just working so much and just still trying to push myself to do. That's not good for me. That's not good for me. So thank you to everybody who said, girl, go take a break. Girl, go get some rest. Okay, I'm going to do it. Mr. H said so. So we're going to do it. 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 But I'm sharing this with you all for a reason. I want you all to think about that too. Think about caring for yourself. Think about self-care. Think about looking after you, not working yourself to death. Not working yourself until you can't work no more. Until you just can't even get up out of bed. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. We got to stop doing that. I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to me too. We got to stop doing that, because the more we take care of us, the more we have to give to take care of the people that we love. Okay? So that's what we got to do, you all. We got to look after the people that we love by looking after ourselves. All right, y'all? So that's going to do it. When you can't give no more and you feel like you just can't go on, that means you need to stop. And that means it's time for you to do something special for yourself. Okay? All right, y'all. I hope that helped you, because it sure did help me. Mr. H and I are excited. Oh, the farm will be fine. We got people here to take care of the farm. Jackson will be fine. He will be with his second mother, the person he grew up with, my daughter. So he will be just fine. They literally grew up together. So he will be just fine. You know, our other animals, they will be in capable hands. They haven't been around us all this time and haven't learned. Sometimes we have to say, okay, here go the reins. You do this for a little while until I get back, okay? So yeah, that's what this is all about now. Y'all run it. Y'all handle it till we get back. And just like you used to tell your children when you were raising small babies, and many of you who still are, when you're trying to take a break and you just want to soak in the tub for a while or whatever the case may be, and you tell them, don't come to my door if it's not an emergency. If you're not bleeding, don't knock on this door. I will be out when I come out, okay? So that's literally what this is right now, you know. And like I said, you know, we get some rest sometime. Every now and then when we get a chance to go home and be at my mom's house, we sleep like babies. My mom will bear witness that when we get to her house, somebody being with mama, you eat. It's instant wind down at mama's. Instantly you wind down. There's nothing you can do. You ain't even in the state, so you can't do nothing on the farm. So we instantly wind down, and we get some good sleep and some good rest when we go to mama's house. Yes, we do. But this time, y'all, it's just going to be me and Mr. H. No Jackson. Because Bud go everywhere with us, too. Not this time. So, y'all, make sure y'all doing something good for yourself. Make sure that self-care is a priority for you. Just like prepping or stocking up and canning and harvesting and tending to your livestock. Make sure you are at the top of that care for list as well. Okay? I know it's a retraining of the mind, because it certainly is going to be for me. I'm always putting me after everybody else, right? So I'm now retraining my mind. I'm going to have to retrain my mind that it's okay. It's okay for me to do something for me, re-energize myself. And now that way I got more to give to everything else and everyone else around me, right? So yeah, that's it. All right, y'all. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful even. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that we upload to our channel. We're going to talk about big old Bertha girl in another video, all right? I'm going to see y'all in the next one.